Hello and greetings, everybody. I want to welcome you here to this wonderful channel called Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're back. This is the 21st, 22nd. I think it's the 22nd today. No, I'm wrong. It's further along than I thought. It's the 23rd. 23rd, this is my number 9 album run from my favorite 4 album runs, a series that we're running for the month of August. Got myself a really good one today. This one, I think a few years ago, probably would have been a top 5 for sure, but it's kind of wore a bit. I did play them quite a bit and kind of wore them down, but we're going to be talking about Supertramp as this 4 album run starts right here with Crime of the Century, one of the greatest albums ever produced, in my opinion. I love this album. I think it's fantastic. It's proliferated with some great tunes, really clear production. The sound is fantastic for an album released in its time date that it was. I love the cover. I love the back cover. Yeah, absolute killer album. Some of their best songs by Supertramp are on this album. Starts out with School. That's a great classic radio song, followed by Bloody Well Right, another great classic album song for rock radio. Hide in Your Shell. This is a undercut, deep cut song which I absolutely kill. Asylum is another big one. Dreamer, another radio classic. Rudy was the one kind of track on here I never really quite warmed up to. I have a little bit over the last few years, like it quite a bit more. If Everyone Was Listening, and then the last track, Crime of the Century, the title track. Killer album. There's just not enough good things to be said about this album, and it's starting off the run today. So the next album on the list is this one. Yeah, sorry. For a minute there, I was thinking of something else. Crisis, What Crisis? This is a fantastic album. I love this cover. I didn't like it at first. I thought it was a little bit too gray and dingy, but I think that's part of the scene. So you've got all this garbage, factories going on in the background, all these dirty houses and crap going on all around them. It's all gray and dingy. And then you got this guy sitting on a mat with a bright colored umbrella, suntanning, oblivious to everything else. It's so good. It's like living in denial, right? Easy Does It, great tune on here. Sister Moonshine, one of the underrated Supertramp songs, I think. Ain't Nobody But Me, Soapbox Opera, Another Man's Woman. This is another one of those underappreciated songs. Lady, Poor Boy, Just a Normal Day, The Meaning, and The Two of Us. So, yeah, just a really solid album. Is it as good as some of the other ones here? Probably not, but definitely kind of reminds me of Caress of Steel. It's kind of underappreciated. And yeah, just a fantastic album. Supertramp's Crisis, What Crisis? Now, the next one up, this album is in pretty bad condition. I'm going to have to replace the whole cover and everything at some point soon, I hope. I'm going to get some new covers. There's a lot of mine have some damage to them from storage and falling and stuff like that, and I really want to fix all that up quite a bit. So at any rate, I'm just sorting through this. I think it's backwards, actually. It is. There, it goes like this. Whole thing is backwards. It's inside out, upside down, and everything you can possibly say about it is not happening. So the album, of course, we're talking about is Even in the Quietest Moments. I love the piano, piano up on a mountaintop. Yeah, gotta like that. So this one has a lot of really good songs that people maybe don't know or not as aware of as they are as some of the other Supertramp stuff. Give a little bit, of course, everybody will know that one. Loverboy, and the title track, Even in the Quietest Moment. This is a very emotional song. It touches me in an emotional way anyways. Downstream. And then you have Baba G, which is another fantastic song that is not thought of by most people listening to Supertramp. And then you got the last two tracks with the Fool's Overture at the end, which is absolutely nailing the fantastic end to an album. Yeah, this is a much underrated album, I think, in the discography of Supertramp and in general. The last album, of course, was my first ever Supertramp album, which was Breakfast in America. Massive hit, massive commercial success, and a mainstream appeal to so many people. Gone Hollywood, of course, and then you have the logical song, Goodbye Stranger, Breakfast in America, all three in a row, all classic radio hits that are played regularly. Oh Darling, I like that. Take the Long Way Home, maybe my favorite song on this album, and another one of those classic rock radio songs. Lord Is It Mine is probably the other song that I go back and forth between Take the Long Way Home and Lord Is It Mine as my favorites. Then you got three decent songs at the end, Just Another Nervous Wreck, Casual Conversation, and the a little bit more up-tempo Child of Vision. Yeah, this is a fantastic album as well. So there you have it. Those are the 4 albums in the 4-album run today for Supertramp. The number 10? I think it's number 10, yes. Supertramp's Crime of the Century, Crisis, What Crisis, Even in the Quietest Moment, and ending off with the big album Breakfast in America. So there you have it. There you have the run for today, Supertramp. I hope you enjoyed this. Hit the like and subscribe. Any comments about the 4 albums chosen, or Supertramp in general, or any other of the 4 albums that I've done up till now, you can put that in the comment section below. And we will see you tomorrow with another 4 of my favorite 4-album runs. Take care.